In the dead silence of the Shaolin courtyard, one man's fist could shatter stone. But could it withstand the unbreakable resolve of his opponent? The Shaolin Temple buzzed with whispers of the Iron Fist prodigy, Cheng, a fighter whose knuckles had cracked granite like dry twigs. At 25, his mastery of the Iron Fist style was unparalleled, his body hardened by years of punching ironwood poles, his spirit unyielding as the mountains surrounding the temple. But mastery is often challenged. Late one night, a cloaked figure stepped into the moonlit training yard, their silhouette cutting an ominous presence. Cheng, the figure called, voice smooth and calm. You boast of fists of iron, but steel sharpens steel. Face me, and prove you are more than stone. The figure revealed himself, Master Wei, a legend who had left the temple decades ago in search of forbidden techniques. His presence was both an honor and an unspoken challenge. Without hesitation, Cheng stepped forward, the courtyard silent but for the rustling leaves. He bowed deeply in a display of respect. Master Wei, I accept. The fight began with an explosion of movement. Li's fists blurred through the air, each strike aimed with lethal precision. Wei dodged effortlessly, his movements graceful, almost lazy. Li's fists connected with the stone ground, sending tremors and cracks spiderwebbing through it. Wei smiled faintly. Power is nothing without control. Frustrated but undeterred, Li adjusted his stance, channeling his chi into his fists until they glowed faintly in the dim light. He struck again, this time faster, fiercer, the air around them vibrating with raw energy. Wei parried, but his calm demeanor wavered as one of Li's punches grazed his forearm, leaving a welt. You've improved, Wei admitted, his tone sharpening. Then he leaped back, his hands forming unfamiliar shapes. A low hum resonated, and Wei's strikes began to flow with a serpentine elegance. Li realized too late, this was no ordinary technique. Wei's fists, though soft in appearance, struck with the precision of a blade, targeting pressure points. Each blow sapped Li's strength, slowing his movements until he stood swaying, his iron fists trembling. But Li had one last gambit. Summoning every ounce of energy left, he lunged forward with a devastating overhead strike, the ground beneath him cracking as he launched into the air. The punch connected. Wei caught it with his bare palm. For a moment, time seemed to freeze. Then, with a guttural roar, Wei twisted his wrist and redirected the energy. Li was flung across the courtyard, landing with a thud that echoed through the mountains. Wei stood over him, victorious. But instead of triumph, his expression was grim. You have strength, Cheng, Wei murmured. But you lack restraint. Without it, the iron fist will break. Not your opponent, but yourself. As Wei turned to leave, the moonlight revealed his trembling hand, hidden behind his back. His palm was shattered, the price of catching Li's final strike. Cheng watched in silence, realization dawning as his vision blurred. Had he lost? Or had he forced the legend to pay dearly for victory? The answer would remain locked in the shadows of the Shaolin courtyard, as mysterious and unyielding as the iron fist itself.